Most people think finance videos need somebody on camera, a creator talking through the market, an entire recording setup, a polished voiceover, and you can't forget about the charts, the headlines, and hours of editing. But in reality, finance content is mostly built from information, a topic, a script, a chart, a few headlines, and most importantly, a clear point of view. So what if you could take one finance topic and turn it into an entire faceless channel from scratch? A full long-form finance video, your own personalized AI avatar or voiceover, stock charts and other visuals, short form clips of course, and a newsletter or just other text-based social posts, all from just one finance topic. So of course, this is episode 7 of the AI Faceless Influencer Series, and if you couldn't guess already, we're going over the finance niche. And before we start, if you end up liking this video and it ends up helping you out, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It means so much to us, especially at how far we've already came. But with that being said, let's get started. Finance creators are in a pretty unique spot because they definitely don't always need to film a lifestyle video. They definitely don't always need to film a vlog, and they don't always need the camera pointed directly at their face. A lot of finance content just starts with one main thing: information. A stock moving, an earnings report, a market headline, a crypto update, a business story, or any financial concept that people would want explained. And once you have the topic itself, the workflow after that is super simple. Turn the topic into a script, turn the script into a video, add visuals that build trust and reinforce your info, and repurpose the final video into more content. So for this example, we're gonna build a fully faceless finance channel from scratch, all using AI inside of HeyGen. But before we start, we need a topic. This could be any one of the previous topics that we just mentioned or from this list right here. Today, we're gonna be using a stock market update as our example, specifically Apple's stock dropping after their AI announcement. The goal isn't just to say whether the stock went up or down. The goal is to explain why people care, what happened, why it even matters, and what viewers should know and watch for next. And that structure is what turns a random headline into a full-blown video. But now, once we have our topic, we need to turn it into an actual script. For finance content, the script needs to be pretty simple, clear, fast, informational, and super easy to understand. Because if the video gets too complicated or it's just a hassle to follow, people will click off. So I like using an incredibly simple structure. Start with a hook, then what happened, why it matters, and what the viewer should watch for next. And now for actually writing your script, I would recommend using ChatGPT, Claude, or HeyGen's built-in script feature. So for this example, I could use a prompt like, write a short video script about Apple stock dropping after its AI announcements. Start with a strong hook in the first 3 seconds, explain what happened, why it matters, and what viewers should watch for next. Keep it clear, fast-paced, and easy to understand. Now, the first script that pops out is usually not the one you should use. It's a good starting point, but I would still clean it up to make it sound more realistic and human, because finance scripts are super easy to accidentally make boring, especially if they end up sounding like a corporate report. For example, if the script says something like, Apple experienced downward pressure due to investor concerns about artificial intelligence. I mean, yeah, like we've already talked about, it's true, but it just does not sound like something that people would want to watch. So I would make it more direct and more personable, and you can ask AI to do that exact thing. And now this is our new hook. Apple stock is falling hard and fast, and the reason is AI. It's immediately way faster, more natural, and makes the viewer want to keep watching. And you can make as many iterations of the script as you want until you like it. And once you get a result that you like, just copy it or put it off to the side, because we're gonna need it for a later step when we turn this into a full video. But now before we make the video, we need a host, and we need to decide how it's gonna be presented. Inside HeyGen, you have a few good options to pick from. You can have an AI avatar of yourself. Think of it as like an on-screen clone. You could also have a default avatar if you don't want to be the one on camera, and you can pick from hundreds of different super realistic ones that we have, or you can make the video fully voiceover-led. And for a finance channel, all 3 of these can work just as well as any of the other ones. One avatar clone can make the content feel a lot more consistent, like it has one host. A default avatar can be a little bit quicker, and it's a lot more useful for people who don't want to end up on camera. And an AI voice, of course, can feel super good if you just want a voiceover-led video, like if you want it to just feel like a clean market recap. Any of these options will not make or break your channel. The most important thing is consistency. If people are coming back time and time again for market updates, they should feel like the channel has a recognizable style. So for this example, I'm gonna end up using the avatar hosted one, which is the clone of myself. But you can use the same exact video workflow with the default avatar or just a normal voiceover to get pretty much the same exact outcome. And with those, you can just let the charts, the headlines, and the visuals do a little more of the heavy lifting. But now if you do want to go the route of putting yourself in the video and making a clone, let's go over how to do that quick. So inside HeyGen from the main dashboard, dashboard, go all the way over to the left sidebar and click avatars, then hit the create avatar button in the top right. HeyGen will ask whether you want a photo or a video avatar. There is a few differences between each of them, but I almost always recommend a video avatar just because it usually comes out more realistic. And because if you're trying to teach something, trust matters a ton. So you want your avatar to look as realistic and like you as possible. So for this example, we're to be picking the video avatar. Now for the background, just think of something that you think fits the best. That might mean sitting at a desk or in a nice studio, maybe even just a bedroom if you want to make it feel more personal and down to earth. And now the actual footage isn't complicated either. Just aim for around 2 minutes of total footage, filmed in either landscape or portrait, and ideally 1080p quality or higher. And just make sure the file size stays under HeyGen's limit that shows you on screen. And once the footage is ready, just drag it into the upload box or click browse and select it. From there, you just have to choose your avatar's name and pick whether you want to make your own voice or use the one that it already made for you. If I were you, I would just re-record it because it usually comes out sounding way better and way more like you. And now right after you press upload, you'll hit the consent step. This is basically just HeyGen asking you to record a super short consent clip. This is just confirming that the person being turned into the avatar is actually giving consent to be turned into one. And that's important for whoever is being turned into an avatar, because you really should only be creating avatars of people who know exactly how their face and their likeness is going to be used. But now once you're past that step, you can press submit and HeyGen will automatically process it for you. And this really only just takes a few minutes. And to make it even easier, HeyGen will actually send you a notification when it's done. And then when it's done, you can open and preview it. And now once we have the actual script and the host style, we can get on to making the actual video. Inside HeyGen, just go right to the main dashboard and you'll see the video agent. In my opinion, this is one of HeyGen's best features they've ever made. Since we're not starting with an already recorded video and we're starting from scratch, we just have to give HeyGen the avatar, the script, the topic, the visual, and the style that we want, and Video Agent will compile it all for us. So first, all we gotta do is paste the script into the main box, and then click right here and scroll all the way down, and we're gonna give HeyGen some direction. I'm gonna flash up the prompt that I'm gonna be using on screen right now. This is kind of just to guide Video Agent to make the video exactly how I want it to be. And I'll make sure to leave this down in the description below so you guys can get every single prompt that I've been using. And now once we did that, we can go ahead and select our AI avatar and our AI voice. If you're using the cloned avatar like I am, you can select it from right here. Or if you're using a default avatar, just press this button right here. Or if you're using a voiceover style, you can just press the little X on the avatar and get rid of it. And then just go over and pick a voice or clone your own. Then we can go ahead and make sure the format looks good. Vertical if you're making a short, a reel, or a TikTok. And horizontal if you're making a longer YouTube video or maybe even a video for LinkedIn. For this example, I'm gonna keep it vertical because finance updates work really well in short form. But now once a script, voice, and format is all ready to go, we can add the visuals that we want HeyGen to use for us. Just gather up a few charts or headlines that you want to be in the video, and you can just drag all of those into this box right here, and Video Agent is gonna automatically include them in your video. And now once you have everything together, we can go ahead and click generate. And now in the background, HeyGen's turning our idea into an actual video without you even needing to film for it. Apple stock is falling hard, and the reason is AI. So here's what happened. Apple showed off new Siri and Apple Intelligence updates, but investors were not impressed. Instead of seeing a major AI breakthrough, Wall Street saw another step forward, but not enough proof that Apple is leading the AI race. And that matters because Apple needs AI to feel like a reason to upgrade, not just another software feature. And right now, companies like Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, and Meta are making AI feel like the main event, while Apple is still trying to prove that its AI can actually change how people use their devices. So what should viewers watch for next? Watch whether these AI features actually drive iPhone upgrades. Because if they do, this sell-off could just be temporary, but if not, Apple may have a much bigger AI problem than investors expected. And now once a video is created, you're gonna want to review it like any other normal creator would. Does the hook hit quickly? Does the video actually explain what happened? Does it explain why it matters? Are the visuals actually supporting the points you're making? Is the pacing fast enough? And does it avoid sounding like financial jargon? If something feels off, just tighten the script, swap a visual or two, change the voice or adjust the pacing, or just generate a completely new version of it. This way you can really make sure it doesn't just feel like an AI draft, but an actual video ready to be put on a channel. And once it feels clear and polished, you now have a fully completed faceless AI video, built from a topic and not a lick of recording for it. And now that our main video is done, we can turn the same finance video into so much more content. We can turn it into a YouTube short, a TikTok, an Instagram reel, a newsletter, a social post. We can use an alternate hook, and we can even make a translated version. And that was a lot to say because there is a lot of options. And this is really where the workflow shows how powerful it can be, because now you're not just making one finance video, you're building an entire video system, all created from scratch and without recording a traditional video. You know, the goal isn't just to make finance content faster. The goal is to make it efficient and repeatable, because once you have this workflow set, you could do it over and over again for pretty much anything in the finance niche. So everybody, if you're trying to make a faceless finance channel, this is without a doubt the best workflow you can use for it, and I would highly recommend stealing it. And if you want more AI workflow breakdowns just like this one, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next episode of this series, which I'm sad to say is actually the finale. It's been a very fun last 7 episodes, but the finale is going to be a great culmination of all of those videos and everything we learned. And while we're here, if there's anything you want me to cover in the finale, just comment it down below. And as always, everybody, thank you so much for watching.